When that third seal, Shane, this might be a little better for you, right? What you said earlier. Let's, if someone will read the third horse, please, of Revelation 6, and then we'll have that third beast from Daniel 7.
All right. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, "Come and see." And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts, saying, "A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine."
Hallelujah. And Daniel 7, the third beast, please.
After this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back of its 4 wings of a fowl. The beast had also 4 heads, and dominion was given to it.
And what just makes, quote, just general regular sense? Take out details and what and why. If you have peace, and then suddenly war comes, what normally follows the state of the day after that? Just in transition from everything's wonderful to bloodshed and war, what will be the next state of being to follow? Poverty, famine, death. Again, it's what it was just so again. Father's not trying to make us really trying to believe. He's just letting us know what to just look for in the players for what will simply just happen in and of itself, coming from the north direction. And this is all related to Israel being that center point when we say the directions, east, west, north, and south. And then, again, if you have bloodshed and war, and again, was it going to just be a little bit? Or is it a great sword? Devour much flesh. Then you have to remember what 9/11 did in just shutting down the world's normal system. What Katrina did in just shutting down the normal to where you got one gas station and you got one place that has decided to reopen, Raising Cane's, and everybody's in those 2 lines. So rationing is the only answer because the supplies of food, it doesn't matter if they haven't been destroyed. There ain't no planes flying. There ain't no ships moving. There ain't no trucks riding. There ain't no rail moving. So therefore, the grocery store is empty now. What hasn't been looted is now, because now you can't have war and everything just be Katrina did. For 30 days we sat with war. Again, so when such a time hits, the powers that be will have to then recalibrate how we move forward. So if nothing else, this one store over here, and everybody has, to have their own portion, because you can't get what you want, and you can't get as much as you want. They got to figure out, but we got 1,000 people, and we got this much. Everybody got their name on this little bit. Of course, other than the elites who are in charge, they'll always have theirs. But for the powers that be, for you and I, that would mean this is yours for your family. The same way that we see after hurricanes and disasters right now with MREs and whatnot, when they're given away, everybody gets a stated portion. That's just a normal turn of events. If you have peace today, war comes, death and famine will follow. Because not everybody, you're going to have rioting, looting, you'll have, the gang warfare, you'll have, the survival of what? The fittest. Again, all of that we've seen, Father didn't give us these big events to not have us think about. Now put it on a larger scale. Put it on weeks and months without having to fend for yourself. How many urban folks can handle Walmart closing? What do they do? How do you eat if Walmart and the fast food, and the corner gas station place was to close? How do they survive? What do you do next? I mean, who is taught that class from? I mean, again, 3 days, push it, like they say in the movie. After 3 days, you're ready to eat your young. You're definitely, but again, the reality of what's the worst part about it? What's the worst mental aspect about such a state of being for the regular person? What will they be thinking? Fear. Fear from what happened, and fear from just not being in control and having to just not even feel it. So what do you do when you don't feel like you're in control? What do? You lose control and or try to take control. And that's where it's literally you lose control mentally, and what do? Suddenly you want to supersede. Again, you become your own authority. I'm not waiting on somebody else to tell me I can get what I don't even think is enough. I don't like you anyway. You're going to get a little bit I never liked you when things was good. And now I'm supposed to let you get a little bit when I like you then. Again, just now multiply that out. People don't respect each other now. Those who are not savory don't respect their own life. They're going to actually wait for you to get something and actually give you your space. Oh, believe me. Katrina was to let us know that when the lights go out and authorities are not around, the streets are in charge. We all know the stories, we all know the moments, and Father wants us to apply that to what will happen when this moment comes. And nation-wise, a leopard with 4 wings of a fowl, Germany clearly would be the leader of the northern region. Yes, sir.
So I mentioned this before, just a microcosm of what you were mentioning when Hurricane Barry or whichever one it was, they went out to they dumped sand at the local wreck park. And we had to go and get the sandbags, and they just put on the news where the sand was. And when I tell you, what maybe 150, 200 people, the most chaotic scene I've ever seen out there. Folks couldn't care less about them. All they wanted was there. The trucks backed in 3 different locations. If you didn't see the you didn't hear the beep, 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 you'll get run over, number one. They dumped the sand from a dump truck and pulled off. And you had to have that. You had to bring your own shovels. They provided with the bags and the string. And folks were snatching bags, put them in their car. Before the next truck came out, they had their sandbags. It was absolutely chaotic.
Mankind born of this city is not ready, able, or equipped to survive. And so therefore, the only way that you can feel to survive is to have as much as you can, is to get as much as you can, because what are we doing today? No, but literally, what are we doing today that's 25 here? Oh, this world don't even know about it. That you can actually make it for a little bit without all of your meals. That don't even cross the scope. It's about making sure that you have enough. You want to live normal. You're not trying to live less. That's what it is all about. Low, meek, and humble is about a life where we seek to live with less, knowing Father will take care of us all the same. Yes, sir. Oh, I'll repeat it. There's a gentleman, Yahweh's Sword. What's his name? I forget his name. A group in South Carolina, and they have a community setting, a Sabbath-keeping group, and been there for a long time. And they have a large property estate. And they have lots of. Father has blessed them. They used to be much bigger, 130 or so. I think they're in their 30s as far as their total numbers now. But they have much property, much land, and much agriculture. Animals to this and that. And he's speaking to the fact that they do take their supplies and they basically store them up, and they do what they need to do. They smoke them, they take out the drain of water. what's the word, what I want to say? Dehydrate and all that. Yeah, the freeze, they do it all. I mean, again, and it's a self-sustaining community, and we've just been looking at them just and thinking about things. But the whole thing is, of course, everything we're talking about this is from the city perspective, from the city life perspective. Where is that attack coming? Where is that attack coming? If I'm China, if I'm Russia, and I'm looking to, on tomorrow, I'm attacking America.
Europe.
But I'm just saying, but where specifically, if I'm attacking America specifically, where specifically in America am I attacking? Big cities. I ain't going to Tylertown and going to, into Timbuktu. I want what for my buck? Bam. I mean, if nothing else, why did Father say, get out of these cities? Because Father, it's a warning. Understand, heed the warning. Yes, sir.
The leopard is Germany, but specifically the Germany called leopard tanks. So
yes, the Leopold tanks.
Right.
Yes, sir. That is, and again, the other nations, again, it's 4 wings, France, Italy, and who would those other 2 nations be?
I would say Greece.
Greece. I've over the years, I've put other nations on the board, and then I'm like, then Greece counted, fell. I'm like, what I know for sure is France, definitely. Why definitely Italy? Why Italy for sure? What would be a reason that Italy just Rome keeps Italy on the board no matter what, but the northern region of the European Union. That just makes sense that they would then fall in line to be right there.
They're all part of the European Union.
Yes, sir. The European Union. So again, and Germany is that strong, cold might. But on here, where I was talking about this, we're really talking in the general sense about the urban non-saints who are not seeking and following Father's will. Spare, when we read the scripture there, it said, spare the oil and spare the wine. And I tell you that for many years, I always just didn't get it for what you're really trying to say there. Like when you say you read it, what does he really say in there? But I tell you that in summary and short, you and I, in our righteousness, are the oil, the anointed oil of Yah, and we are the fruit of his vine. Who can say to spare somebody other than Yah? Can Satan do what he want to do? Or does he have to do what Father allows him to do? Okay, go and run havoc, do it. Spare my children. Does that mean everybody gets spared? We already said some gotta die, some gotta this and that. But just know that Father is thinking of us before time. But we need to be what? Thinking about him while we have a chance. I mean, if you want him to think about you, then you got to think about him in advance. Yes, ma'am.
It said, and hurt not the oil and the wine.
Hurt not the oil and the wine. I mean, again, now the major aspect of the war has occurred in the second seal. This is what you could say is the cleanup. This is the resetting the table, trying to go through and, all right, everybody, look, come and get your dead. Take them, drag them on back and count up your bullets and see what you got left, and let's reassess what's going on. So you got the European Union basically saying, all right, West and East. I mean, hey, if nothing else, what has to come next after this? I mean, remember, this wasn't just an attack, and what I was saying earlier about what would be maybe your thought of attack. If it's me, okay, if I'm China, I'm going to take Taiwan. In North Korea, you take South Korea. Russia, you plan to take the East Coast or the West Coast, whichever way. What is can America? Can we do it all? We claim today. We will tell you that if North Korea attacks South Korea, we'll be there. If China was to attack Taiwan, we'll be there. Of course, if somebody attacked the mainland, we got it. But can America really do all of that at once? So believe you me, this ain't hard. This is a matter of not. This is when. This is when and to what extent the devastation will actually be, because again, attack the economy, but also turn off the lights. Today is a computer age. Shut down the grid and then just come right on in. Isn't it a wonderful thing to know that Father Dave says that from our elect's sake, I'm going to actually keep this going? Because I mean, again, you could really just this could just end by one person really starting it. But Father says no. What did we talk about with the trumpets? Father's already willing to come and do a 2 billion himself. Father willing to take out 2 billion of mankind just of his own wrath purposes. So he can see, he's willing to see a few die. Father definitely willing to see a lot suffer. Because what? For iniquity's sake. Oh, Father, oh, how merciful he's been to us to let us get this far and have an opportunity to actually wipe all of that away clean. But Father hates iniquity. And he is fit. Sodom made him just come back and destroy the entire nation states of those plains. So therefore, this is what we want to make sure that Father knows, is that we hear you. And how do we hear him this? Not by ear, but what does Father want to see? What's the best way? If you want somebody to know that you are obedience, but even beyond it. If Father's telling you about some certain things, what does he want to see? What speaks louder than words? Actions. Don't just say, okay, I hear you, but Father, like, if you hear me, what? You still living the same. You hear me, but you're still living the same. I haven't seen you do anything different than that current life you're living. I just told you they come into a big city. I mean, I would take out the mouth of the river. That means New Orleans got to go. New Orleans definitely got to be on the list. So, I mean, but you say you hear me. I mean, and we already identified that the first seal, we're living in a state of mind of that right now. So therefore, minus an agreement that should stand out otherwise, who knows when that second seal is going to put a date on it? And say, I mean, hey, that day that lives in infamy, when's the next date that will live in infamy? Is it already set? And that's just the thing. Is it actually already set? And we're just waiting to see it unfold. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, in verse 6, when it says a measure of wheat for a penny, the rich, or the upper crust, usually had wheat, and the poor man, barley is the poor man's food, and says 3 measures of barley for a penny. Back in the day, you made a penny a day.